Alright, YouTube. So, as you know, CNN is very favorable of John McCain, and they think of him as a genuine war hero, not a total batshit neocon. And look, he's probably not even qualified to be a senator, honestly. He doesn't even stand for his party's values. He's a Democrat in a lot of ways. But basically, yeah, Jake Tapper's coming out. He's like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and thank John McCain for his service because Trump didn't thank him. This is a story I really don't like covering, and I'll tell you why. Because this whole thing really just fucking stinks of the deep state. With Trump coming out and signing something called the McCain defense bill, that just sounds really fucked up, honestly. I'm sorry to be so crass, but it just sounds like Trump is leaning more towards a Bush 2.0 in this situation. As I think a lot of people know, Bush was a horrible president. I think most Republicans will even admit that. Most Republicans in Congress might even admit that in private. Not maybe in public or anything, but we certainly know that Bush was a neocon. He was a globalist. He was a Marxist in a lot of ways. Kind of like going with the flow in terms of Agenda 21 and all the bullshit. Yeah, Bush was definitely a bad guy. And McCain is kind of like someone in the same mold of Bush. And I'm starting to think that Trump is slowly starting to turn into one of these guys because, bear in mind, look, Reagan was, I guess, a neocon in some ways, but a lot of people look at him like Trump was, like popular among the working class, even though he was a Hollywood type. And I think, well, what if Trump possibly does have some mental health problems down the road where he has dementia or anything? I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I'm just saying, hypothetically, what if this is kind of what's happening? His cabinet's starting to slowly take over. They're running the show behind the scenes. And what if it was actually like Saturday Night Live? Like, Trump is basically just playing dumb and this is all 4D chess. I like to think the latter, to be honest. I like, I'm naive. I'm a young 25-year-old, so it's like, fuck. I'm gonna, believe in silly shit, I guess. But anyways, yeah, that was a pretty good take. I am going to edit on that, but, yeah. The whole story stinks, honestly. And let me know what you guys think. I will see you later. God bless.